K4 500. Some of the biggest names in the sport in the B final. I'm Spain, the AIN, Australia, New Zealand, Hungary, China, and Slovakia. Let's have a look at our crews. So from the top of the course, we have in lane 1 the crew from Norway. Next to them, this is great news for Great Britain because they were so disappointed to not qualify any athletes for the sprint program in Paris. And here they have a quartet in the women's K4. So that is a great result for them. Next to Great Britain, it'll be the crew from Spain. They will go in lane number 3. Then in lane number 4, we'll have the team from the AIN. There they are, in sitting there. They all look very relaxed, very calm, very focused. And then maybe the pre-race favourites, maybe the team that many are expecting to get gold, the crew from Australia, and what a progression it has been for Harlan, Drobot, Clark and Bailey. And I know that our co-commentator is very, Elise Wood is a big fan of this quartet. And the race between them and the crew from New Zealand is going to be very exciting. There she is at the front of the boat, Lisa Carrington, answering the SOS to come over because of an injury to Olivia Brett. And there is Lisa Carrington in the front of that boat. And any boat that has Lisa Carrington in it is a good boat. And then we have the quartet from Hungary, for so long dominating women's K4 racing, them and Germany. Germany aren't here, but Hungary is still here, and they will go in lane number 7. And then we have in lane number 8, we have the crew from China. And what a great quartet they are. And then making up in 9th lane, it will be the crew from Slovakia. So much depth in this race. The reigning Olympic champions are New Zealand. The reigning world champions are New Zealand. Can they add another world title to their repertoire? Watch out for the Australians, though, going in lane 5. And don't discount as well, of course, the Hungarians or the individual, the AIN. So we're almost ready for a start.
And they're away cleanly from the start. Thank goodness, no spinning round of the boats. And it's a brilliant start from the Chinese boat in lane 8. They look like they have really accelerated the boat there. But all the athletes now just looking to find that timing, looking to find that synchronicity. The Spanish looking really strong in lane 3. The Australians with a little bit of work to do. The Kiwis have started well. And the AIN boat also going well.
So yeah, it looks like the Australians have dropped. So the Australians have dropped off a little bit at the start. So just leaving a little bit of work to do, a little bit of work to catch up. It's New Zealand out in front. Maybe the occasion has got to the Australians. China also going very, very strong. Maybe they have the lead at the moment. The AIN boat is up there as well, as are the Spaniards. Now New Zealand with Lisa Carrington at the front of the boat. They start to push through. The Australians are out of it. They are well and truly back off the pace. They've got to really lift now if they want to challenge for a medal. It is China ahead of the AIN and New Zealand. That is the big race at the moment at the front of this 500 metre. It is China holding on. Now the AIN moving through, and right next to them it looks like it might be Spain also lifting now their work rate. Spain coming into the picture. The Spanish maybe getting their nose in front. It is Spain ahead of the AIN. China trying to hold on. Where's New Zealand? They're not there at the moment. It's Spain who've put their nose in front. Spain coming down to the line. They take the gold. A gold medal for Spain, just ahead of China. I think the AIN took 3rd, but what a race for the crew from Spain. They have absolutely flown home, and I don't think they can believe it. I don't think they can believe it. There are already tears flowing in the Spanish boat. We'll have to wait for confirmation, but I think they got there. I think they absolutely, at the last minute, took the lead and nudged out the Chinese, and possibly, I think, the AIN crew held on for 3rd. The two big guns, Australia and New Zealand, well, they were nowhere to be seen at the finish. I think the occasion might have got to the Australians, and New Zealand, well, of course, we know that they have had a difficult build-up to this with injuries, but look at that. China in front, Spain a bit off the pace there at that stage of the race, but they have absolutely motored home, and it will be a Spanish gold medal. And I'm just looking down here. I can't see when the last time was that Spain won a world title in the women's K4, but they are celebrating today because they've broken a significant drought. In fact, I think I need to go back and research this. That could well be their first ever women's K4 world title. I need to double check that, but you can see from their reaction, they're pretty bloomin' happy about that result. So well done there to Spain. Yeah, from what I'm just looking down the record books here, I don't think they've ever won a women's K4 world title. So what a time to do it here in Milan, and edging out the Chinese and the AIN. What a result, Emma Wiggs.
Just